Nursing homes and care facilities have been through a lot during the pandemic, and some of those issues are not going away. Some of the concerns right now are in front of lawmakers. That includes price gouging. So here to tell us more about that is Chris Hansen, the president and CEO of Western Home Communities based out of Cedar Falls. Chris, thanks for joining us this afternoon.
Pleasure to be here with you.
So let's jump right in. We're talking about price gouging. You know, normally we think maybe at the pumps, at the grocery store, but when we say price gouging, what does that mean in the context of nursing homes?
Yeah, the interesting thing is the law in Iowa up until now, and we've got a bill that was sponsored in the House by Representative Rob Bacon and then in the Senate by Senator Costello. Up until this bill with some transparency requirements, it's really been about items more than what it's ever been about services. And what we found ourselves in the middle of were folks that were, I believe, being pretty opportunistic on the situation. I mean, the gouging opportunity happens with limited resources, and we definitely ran into limited human resources. And so it got to be a pretty tough pill to swallow when we were watching the pricing go up. I want to be really careful here, Janae, and say that, you know, we've had staffing agencies for years, and they've normally been really good partners, and we still got some good partners. But unfortunately, some folks wanted to take advantage of the situation. The real challenge on our end is there's no real increase in our reimbursement methodology either from the federal government or from the state on the Medicaid program with the federal match. So we're still operating under capitation from both of those funding sources. And the prices that we pay for the staffing agencies as they increase, we just have to try to figure out where that can go or come from or go into deficit spending. And unfortunately, it really ends up impacting the private pay resident, making up that shortfall in our case, especially in the nonprofit side.
Yeah, you talk a little bit about that impact. I mean, because you still have to provide all of the services that you've been providing all along and then more. So what can you tell us more about that impact that it's having? Or I know you're trying to make it so that there is not an impact, but there has to be, right?
Yeah, there absolutely is. And it's one thing to absorb it for a while. I mean, we knew we were going into some pretty heavy workforce crunch even before the pandemic hit. But then when the pandemic hit, and of course with vaccine mandates, all the things that we've been challenged with here, it's it's one thing to have it for a short period of time, but now it's starting to get a much longer period of time. And unfortunately, a lot of our staff were either recruited out or have seen the opportunity to move out into more of the staffing agency because of the flexibility, et cetera. But to your point, it's unsustainable. Yeah. And so what we're having is limited to access now, where we're having to shut down some beds across the state and certainly in organizations, and it's really starting to threaten the sustainability.
I know you guys are in a tough situation and have been dealing with this for several years now. You talk about a lack of beds or more limited beds now. As far as Iowa goes, when we talk about some kind of desert for nursing homes, I mean, are there pockets and places of our state where it's really hard for these services to come by?
Yes, and it's starting to get more and more. Out in rural Iowa, where you would think you kind of got some more stable workforce, those folks, I think it was a reprioritization in life, quite honestly. We're going through the pandemic, and our traditional caregivers are the 25 to 55-year-old female folks. And this whole pandemic has caused a reprioritization of what, with their own families, the risks of their own families, taking care of their aging parents, et cetera, the sandwich generation. And I'm not sure when we're going to get these folks back into the labor market. And it's just really gotten pretty critical.
Sure. I know those are always tough decisions, not just on the family side, as you mentioned, but then also on the side where you're at trying to care for aging folks here in our state. Chris, thank you for joining us this afternoon. Appreciate your time.
Thank you, Janae. Really, again, Leading Age and the American Healthcare Association have been working with us, trying to work through this, and also the legislature and the federal government. But we've got our work cut out for us to keep moving things ahead.
Okay, it sounds like it. Thanks again, Chris.